Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we break down complicated company secrets into plain English. And this week we have a very unusual filing from Unusual Machines Incorporated. This is a current report on Form 8K, which is basically a snapshot of really important information that a company needs to tell its investors right away. Think of it like a bulletin board for big company news. The date of this report is the 17th of December 2025, and the most significant piece of information here is that on this date, Unusual Machines Incorporated uploaded an investor presentation to their website. Now, typically this kind of filing isn't where you find deep financial tables or groundbreaking strategies. It is more about informing the public about something that has already happened or is happening. In this case, it is about a presentation they've shared with investors. We don't have the presentation itself within this filing, but the report tells us its purpose was for investor relations. Let's quickly check what kind of company we're dealing with. Unusual Machines Incorporated trades its common stock under the ticker symbol UMAC on the nice American Stock Exchange. That means it is a publicly traded company and needs to follow all the SEC reporting rules. It is also flagged here as an emerging growth company. This is important because it means they get to follow some slightly different, often less stringent rules for reporting financial information compared to older, more established companies. They also have the option to delay adopting new accounting standards. Here it states they have elected not to use that extended transition period, meaning they are keeping pace with newer accounting rules. We're not going to get into all the nitty-gritty checkboxes here about written communications or proxy materials. The main event for this filing is the investor presentation. This section is essentially the meat of the report. It states that on the 17th of December 2025, Unusual Machines Incorporated, or the company as they call it, put an investor presentation on their website. The report then makes it clear that this information is being furnished as an exhibit, not filed in a way that would make them liable under certain sections of the law. This is a common distinction in SEC filings. They are providing the information but not necessarily agreeing with its every detail for legal purposes. This part just confirms what is being attached to this report. The main exhibit being provided here is Exhibit 99.1, which is the investor presentation dated the 17th of December 2025. They also have Exhibit 104, which is the cover page in an interactive data format, basically a digital tag for the report. And finally, the report is signed off with the required signatures. Brian Hoff, the Chief Financial Officer, has signed this report on the 17th of December 2025, confirming the accuracy of the information provided to the best of his knowledge. So what does this all mean? Well, typically when a company only files an 8K to announce an investor presentation, it suggests they are either having a specific event, like an investor day, or perhaps they want to highlight new developments or a revised strategy. Since we don't have the actual presentation, we can only speculate. However, the fact that they are actively engaging with investors through such presentations indicates a desire to communicate their progress and vision. Emerging growth companies often do this more frequently to build awareness and attract further investment. For Unusual Machines Incorporated, this filing is less about detailing past performance in a financial report and more about looking forward and sharing their narrative with the investment community. It is a signal that they have something new they want their shareholders and potential investors to see. Now for our take, Unusual Machines Incorporated's decision to file an 8K specifically to announce an investor presentation suggests a company that is actively trying to manage its public image and communicate its strategic direction. Being an emerging growth company means they have flexibility, which can be good for innovation, but also means there is a higher level of risk as they are still establishing their footing. The fact that they've chosen to not use the extended transition period for accounting standards shows a commitment to transparency and staying current with reporting practices. While this particular filing doesn't unveil specific financial numbers, the emphasis on an investor presentation points to a company focused on future growth and investor confidence. We'll be keeping an eye out for the actual presentation and future filings to see what story they are telling and whether their underlying business performance supports their narrative. Alright, that is our quick decode of this Unusual Machines Incorporated filing. What are your thoughts on companies using 8KS to highlight investor presentations? Let us know in the comments below if you found this breakdown helpful. Please hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the world of corporate finance. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for more in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.